mission to install some geek culture into your lives with our latest geek library pick, Fooly Cooly, or FLCL.
Yes, the last geek library I did was War Games, and this is, of course, a movie that everyone has seen before.
Right.
So this time I wanted to pick something that no one's ever heard of and no one's ever seen.
Cool.
But it has a lot of merit in itself. It's called Fooly Cooly, or FLCL. Now, these are nonsense words. This doesn't mean anything. The person who made this decided that he liked the way it sounded.
I like the way it sounds.
Yeah, Fooly Cooly, and it's Japanese animation. And what I think is the coolest part about it is, you know how in The Simpsons, everything is sort of random and crazy and strange and sort of not the non sequiturs? That's a lot of cool things about this video. There's like, all of a sudden it'll change into comic strip, and then all of a sudden it'll change into the characters watching themselves on the screen commenting. And then there's adventure, and my favorite character who we're going to see in this clip coming up, she is a pink-haired, yellow-eyed alien rock star. And she hits people with her electric guitar.
Now, knowing you, I know why you like someone
She's
like
crazy.
that. Yeah, that's strange.
Yeah.
So is it like The Simpsons, does it have like adult and child humor, or is it mostly
I wouldn't, it's definitely appropriate for all ages. Like, you could show it to probably like a 7-year-old and nobody would be offended, but I just think it's more aimed at teenagers and adults. It's just more interesting for them. It's just not like Tom and Jerry style, but there's nothing inappropriate. I would PG.
No inappropriate versions of women.
No.
Sometimes anime does have that, but I wouldn't guess that you'd pick one that was inappropriate.
No. She's a tough girl. Let's take a look at the clip.
Okay.
Here she's beating up some monsters.
Oh.
Okay, see, I'm going to give you a little plot. You don't really know what's going on.
Okay.
Kind of.
No, I don't. She was beating people up. I can see that.
I mean, there's just a lot of mystery to it. They don't really lay out all their cards on the table to begin with, which I like. So you don't know who's exactly a good guy or a bad guy. But so she sort of pops onto Earth, and there's a huge factory, like a medical factory, and every day at the same time, it spews like huge masses of chemicals onto the town. It's kind of gross. And so this poor boy starts having those monsters that you saw, the robots, start sprouting out of his head and attacking things. And so she comes and beats them up.
Oh,
Isn't that nice?
Yeah, girl saves boy.
Yes.
Oh, that's
It's
cool.
kind of like an old-fashioned romance story.
Yeah.
Monsters sprout from his head. Space alien comes to Earth. It's very interesting. It's not going to be that easy to find, I'm going to say. But if you ever come across it, I would definitely say it's a pick that you should pick up. And you can, of course, get it anywhere online, like Amazon.
You can't get it.
You just can't get it at Blockbuster.
Right. Okay,
is all I'm saying.
Is it on VHS too, or just mostly DVD?
I've only seen it on DVD.
Cool.
Sorry about that.
Well, thank you, Morgan. That sounds great. Nothing I'd ever heard of, I probably wouldn't have.
It's just check it out.
Yeah, you can get more details at thescreensavers.com, and Morgan has some links to Haruko wallpapers.
That's the girl.
Yeah, that's cool. So your desktop can just look just like hers.
Yes.
Hers or her. And take notes, anime fans. Starting December 30th, Tech TV is going to be airing anime on a daily basis. More details on that little secret.
Can't wait for that.
Yeah, not a rumor, it's really true.